Hi, in this video, I'll be talking about 7 essential tools for jewelry making. With these 7 basic tools, you can complete your simple jewelry projects, and in time, you can build up your tools based on the more complex projects that you work on. Number 1. Jeweler's saw and saw blade. The first thing you will need is a jeweler's saw with saw blade. It is for cutting the metal into different shapes and sizes. I'm going to show you how to set the blade into the saw frame. The saw blade comes in a pack wrapped up with a very thin wire, so all you need to do is to take it off and then pick one. There are different numbers of saw blades such as 0, 1, 2, up to 8. I usually use number 3. For most of the projects, number 2, 3, and 4 will be enough. The teeth on the saw blade are really fine. If I zoom in, you can see it better. As you can see, teeth have directions. And important here, they must be facing down when you place it on your saw blade so that it cuts out properly. This is how you can test it if its direction is facing downward. Slide it gently onto your finger like this. If it slides smoothly, then you will know it's facing the wrong direction, so change the direction. And if it catches a little bit of your skin like this, then you will know is facing the right direction. Now we come to the saw frame. Saw frame is adjustable and you can adjust its length here. You can see there are 2 screws here like this. So you open this one with the right direction of the saw blade facing downwards. You put the top of the saw blade into this gap and then tighten this screw. When it comes to the other side, open this gap, slide it in. This is a basic saw frame. I'm going to show you how to tighten this one. Place one note here. If you are working with waxes, the wax blades are different than regular blades. They are spiral, as you can see it here. This prevents wax blocking and sticking to the teeth. Make sure that you lubricate your saw blades all the time. It makes it easier to slide and prevent breakages. Also, you will need the cutting tools such as side cutters and shears. You can use shears to cut the thin metal sheet and wires. It's quicker and easier to use. Side cutters are also used to cut the wires and metal sheets. They need to be sharpened like a knife from time to time. Number 2, pliers. The next thing you will need is pliers. You will need to have 4 basic types of pliers to begin with. These are round nose pliers, needle nose pliers, half round pliers, and flat nose pliers. They look more or less the same from a distance, but if you look closer, for the round nose pliers, the section of the noses are both round. These are half round nose pliers. The section of the nose looks like this. Here the inside bit is flat, you can see here is flat, and on this side is curved. For the flat nose pliers, nose are flat, so when it's closed it looks like this. Number 3, measuring tools. The next thing you will need is a caliper. You will need the caliper to measure the thickness of the metal piece and the diameter of the wires, diameter of drill bits, the ball bars, and also different types of gemstones as well if you are interested in stone setting. There are different forms of calipers, but make sure you have the digital one, that you can read the number on the screen easily. Another tool that you will use for measuring is ruler and divider. Number 4. Soldering equipments. Solder torch, soldering board, and tweezers. As a beginner, you can start with button torch, and you can get some great results. However, it's extremely difficult to control the heat and have a precision soldering with this type of torches. If you intend to advance further commercial jewelry making, then you will need cement needle torch, and this requires an oxygen tank and propane or butane gas tank. For soldering, you will also need a heat-resistant charcoal or ceramic board and soldering tweezers. I will make a separate video on soldering, and I'll describe in detail how to use the tweezers and soldering tools. Number 5. Files and emery sticks. You will need a lot of files for your projects, and they have different numbers depending on how coarse or fine they are. You can start your collection of files with a flat file and half round file. Start with number 2 grays and then add 0 cut files later. Little files are, on the other hand, cheaper if you buy them in set, and all shapes are included. Emery buff sticks. These, you can buy them or make yourself easily. You can buy wooden sticks and stick emery papers on those sticks. The last basic tool you will need is emery papers. A pack of emery papers can last for a few good months. Number 6. Drilling machine and burrs and drills. I recommend a good quality micromotor or a pendant drill. Just be aware to choose the correct micromotor. Some of the cheap ones might lack necessary power. The list for the burrs and drills are really long, but make sure you include the following: drills, round burrs, hard burrs, setting burrs. 1 mm, 1.2 mm, 1.5 mm, and 2 mm. You will also need rubber polishers, hairbrush mops, and cotton mops. Number 7. Safety equipments. Last but not least, safety equipments are must. Make sure you have the necessary safety gear on hand. Wear safety glasses at all times. Wear a desk mask when using your drill. And also ventilation should be in use in soldering and pickle areas. Most of the time I use magnifiers, which also serve as safety glasses. These are the 7 basic jewelry making tools you will need to start your project. Later, you might be working on something much more complicated, but you will need these on a daily basis. If you like this video, please do not forget to subscribe to our channel and like this video. I'll see you in next one. Bye!